Hello and a very warm welcome. Thank you, Vanshika, for joining in. Today we are going to close this chapter. Um, हमने जो आज पढ़ना है ना, that is going to help us get into healthy relationships and understand that healthy relationships are not static. They evolve through seasons. Before we go there, let me share with you. Good evening, Preeti. Thank you for joining in. लेट मी शेयर विद यू अभी तक हमने क्या सीखा है इस चैप्टर में. आई कीप ऑन रिपीटिंग व्हाट वी हैव लर्नड इन एवरी चैप्टर इन द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द सेशन सो दैट हमारे दिमाग में वो चीजें पॉइंटर्स बैठ जाएं कहीं ना कहीं, कॉन्शियसली सबकॉन्शियसली, कहीं पर भी, कैसे भी. ठीक है. सो दैट जब हमारे को उनकी जरूरत हो कहीं ना से कहीं से पॉप अप होके हमारे को समझाने के लिए आ जाए. सो व्हाट वी हैव लर्न सो फार. हेल्दी रिलेशनशिप्स जो होते हैं दे आर क्रिएटेड इंटेंशनली. दे आर नॉट डिस्कवर्ड एक्सीडेंटली. दे आर नॉट एक्सीडेंट्स. गोइंग बैक टू बेसिक्स अर्ली प्रिवेंट्स लॉन्ग टर्म रिसेंटमेंट्स. रिलेशनशिप में अग्रीमेंट्स जो होते हैं दे रिड्यूस कंफ्यूजन एंड अनस्पोकन एक्सपेक्टेशंस. उसके बाद एक्सपेक्टेशंस की जहां पे बात हो रही है, क्लियर एक्सपेक्टेशंस जो होती है इट प्रोटेक्ट्स इंटीमेसी एज वेल. Poor communication, not lack of love, is the leading cause of breakups. Assertive communication reduces recurring arguments. और uncomfortable conversations save relationships. अभी तक हमारे को ये लगता था कि अनकंफर्टेबल कन्वर्जेशंस जिनकी वजह से हमारी बहस होनी शुरू हो जाती है उनको अवॉइड ही कर देते हैं. हम उनके बारे में बात ही नहीं करते. वी डोंट इवन गो क्लोजर टू दैट लेन. But now we know that when we have those conversations, it actually saves our relationships. Boundaries don't make love rigid. Once again, they make it reliable. It makes it sustainable. ये ना मुझे ऐसा करना चाहिए. आई शुड ब्रिंग लाइक समथिंग लाइक 1 मिनट में रिविजन, 1 मिनट रिविजन. Chalo. Let me start sharing the screen and start reading where we left yesterday so that we can close this chapter even more powerfully. Difficult periods in a long-term romantic relationship. In most marriages, people report a decline in satisfaction during the first year, soon after kids are born, and when the kids leave home. 3 phases. ठीक है ना? प्रीति कुछ बोलना चाह रहे हो?
नहीं नहीं, बस ही कफ.
The first year. For many couples, learning how to coexist has its challenges, whether emotionally, from sharing the same physical space, or from dealing with finances. They spend the first year of marriage assimilating themselves to extended family and their many new roles and experiences. When working with newly married couples, I noticed the following 3 issues. Number one, learning how to navigate personal time along with work and other life roles. Number two, distributing household tasks and responsibilities. And number three is managing expectations and relationships with the extended family. The first year is about learning to build a life together. During this time, it is essential to be clear about your individual boundaries as well as your common ones. For example, what do you need? What do the two of you need as a couple? Both set of boundaries are equally important. Many couples experience hardships in the first year simply because they haven't clearly defined their limits and expectations. ये तो बात हो गई इंग्लिश वाली. मुझे ये बताओ, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू फेस द फर्स्ट ईयर ऑफ योर मैरिज द मोस्ट डिफिकल्ट ईयर?
हम्म।
आई वोंट से फर्स्ट, आई वुड से सेकंड। फर्स्ट में तो हम लाला लैंड में थे।
नॉर्मली फर्स्ट
सेकंड
फ्यू
में
इयर्स
started
आर
to be
लाइक बेस इयर्स, जहां पे आपको अपनी रेपुटेशन भी क्रिएट करनी है, आपको अपनी डायनेमिक्स भी सबके साथ ठीक करने हैं। एंड हम लोगों के कल्चर में तो और ही ज्यादा है ये, आई थिंक। राइट।
right. Yeah. So they are not considering the expectations with each other. That's in normally in India with arranged marriage happens. So yeah, foreign writers, foreign concept is there. That's the difference.
व्हाट अबाउट यू प्रीति?
यस, इट वाज डिफिकल्ट बिकॉज शुरू शुरू में, और आप किसी को ना भी नहीं बोल सकते हो अगर कोई भी हर काम तुम्हें करना, और कुछ अपने फीलिंग्स भी बताने, मतलब कि तुम हिचकिचाते हो कुछ भी शेयर करने से पहले, है ना? तुम्हें लगता है कि हाँ बस एवरीथिंग के लिए यस यस यस, है ना?
यस। एवरी एवरी लॉन्ग टर्म रिलेशनशिप goes through seasons, है ना? एंड एवरी रिलेशनशिप फेसेस स्ट्रेस पॉइंट्स। और ये फर्स्ट होता है जहां पर फर्स्ट ईयर की बात हो रही है। बाउंड्रीज, वैसे जो वैसे अगर बात की जाए ना, अगर बाउंड्रीज के बारे में बात की गई हो, तो इट इज गोइंग टू प्रिवेंट स्ट्रेस फ्रॉम बिकमिंग रिसेंटमेंट। expecting relationships to stay the same सबसे बड़ा रीजन हो जाता है डिसअपॉइंटमेंट का। हाउ दे से दैट योर पीरियड ऑफ एंगेजमेंट से लेके शादी तक का, इट इज द गोल्डन पीरियड ऑफ योर लाइफ। इंजॉय इट फुली।
हम्म।
क्योंकि शादी के बाद वही बंदा वो थोड़ा चेंज हो जाता है, क्योंकि नाउ इट इज नॉट ओनली यू टू, इट इज अबाउट द वर्ल्ड अराउंड एज वेल।
ट्रू। या पहले तो फोन भी आते हैं, है ना? तो
हम्म।
जैसे पहले और बातें होती है, बाद में तो एवरीथिंग
और
सब।
शादी के बाद तो घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर हो जाती है।
हम्म।
फर्स्ट ईयर जो होता है ना, वो एडजस्टमेंट पीरियड होता है। मर्जिंग रूटीन्स, एक्सपेक्टेशंस, न्यू हैबिट्स, जो हमारी अर्ली कम्युनिकेशंस होती हैं, इट सेट्स द टोन। और कहीं कहीं तो हम लोग इग्नोर करते हैं डिस्कम्फर्ट को भी। और उस डिस्कम्फर्ट को हम जब इग्नोर कर रहे होते हैं, इट क्रिएट्स फ्यूचर का कन्फ्लिक्ट। रिमेम्बर, जिस भी चीज के लिए आपने एडजस्ट किया होगा ना इनिशियली, वो आगे जाकर आपका कहीं ना कहीं लड़ाई का एक टॉपिक भी होगा। तुमने तो, तुम्हारे घर में तो ऐसे होता था, मेरे घर में तो मैंने कभी देखा भी नहीं था। जब आपकी लड़ाई होगी ना, वो वाले कन्फ्लिक्ट्स आएंगे सामने सबसे पहले। इट इज वेरी स्मार्ट टू डिस्कस टाइम, स्पेस, फाइनेंसेस, टोन्स, ऑल ऑफ दिस अर्ली। छोटी छोटी जो इरिटेशंस को अगर हम उसी टाइम पे एड्रेस कर देते हैं ना, वो कहते हैं शॉर्ट टर्म डिसहार्मनी इज ओके, सो दैट लॉन्ग टर्म हार्मनी क्रिएट हो सके। और हम उल्टा करते हैं, शॉर्ट टर्म हार्मनी रखते हैं और लॉन्ग टर्म में वो डिसहार्मनी में क्रिएट हो जाती है। आई वॉन्ट टू आस्क यू, what did you avoid addressing early in your relationships? Good evening, Pranavi. Thank you for joining in.
Good evening, Karishma.
Yes, Preeti, would you like to share?
हम्म। ये कि कभी ये बोला नहीं कि भाई हेल्प किया करो घर में, है ना? क्योंकि इट वाज नॉट द कल्चर, है ना? कि हाँ सब कुछ खुद ही करना है, जैसे
Hmm.
हम्म, मेरी मदर इन लॉ भी वो करती थी अपने आप ही, और एवरीथिंग, जैसे वही घर के काम, कुछ चीजों में मेरे फादर इन लॉ हेल्प कराते थे।
Mm-hmm.
ही वाज गुड। या बट किचन वगैरह में वही कभी बोला भी नहीं कि भाई हेल्प करो या कुछ करो, है ना?
Mm. What about you, Anshika?
Yeah, now that you're saying, I didn't had any particular topic of disagreement, but somewhere I knew I'm not happy, and I used to impose that to others, like especially my husband, expecting his responsibilities to make me happy or keep me happy. But
Mm.
now I know better. So, but yeah, that time, like even if I'm not feeling good for some reason, like I wanted him to have the solution for what I am feeling. And I had no idea what it was going through because I was like, coming from the like very happening lifestyle to all of a sudden going all alone. So like both the changes, getting married and moving like to US both happened together. So but I'm not very sure about any particular topic that we used to fight on or like, have disagreement on. But yeah, this was something that was my expectation, but now I know it was not a realistic expectation to have and like, like
Mm.
every time I am sad, your responsibility is to make me happy or like, comfort me, soothe me, all those kind of things.
हाँ, वो तो हम लोगों
That's
को ना वो रहता है कि मैं नाराज हुई, मेरे को
Karan
चुप
Johar
चुप
ki
चुप
movie
चुप
wala,
करके मेरे
right?
को बनाए.
uh, like Shahrukh Khan chahiye. So kind
Mm.
of like that. So, but again, like it is humanly not possible with any human. Like so that was something I used to feel कि नहीं हो रहा है. But उस टाइम पता भी नहीं था कि चाहिए क्या.
Wonderful, wonderful. Good. Thank you for sharing that. And Pranavi, do you know what we are talking about?
Yeah, that's what I'm just trying to recall. What is the topic?
So we were talking about the first year of your marriage and how you have to make adjustments, how you have to, have your morning routines change. आपकी merge हो जाती हैं routines, आपकी communications, आपकी expectations, आपकी habits, everything. And we were talking about all of that. And my question was, what did you avoid addressing early in your relationship?
What did you address or what didn't you address? I didn't get your
What you
questions.
avoided addressing.
Avoided. Oh, mine was like a kind of, not exactly, but then it was like a kind of tragedy kind of thing where it was a situation where I need to trust my husband in financial management or organizing things or whatever. But I, being a girl, I didn't have somewhere, I didn't trust him. But then a woman should always give a chance to her husband. Uh, to trust each other, but then I was like I was off in that stage. Rather, he
Mhm.
had a good heart on me, no problem about it, but then me, I would have been more softer, more kinder and all that. But then at that moment I didn't know that. But then even now, cause he's having unconditional love, he doesn't remember all that. But somewhere I feel that I've done something wrong to him. Rather, it would have been addressed in a better way.
Hmm. What I have read in, I don't know which book it was in, but I still remember कि whatever is avoided in the first year, you know, it becomes amplified in year 5. So we should choose wait, short-term disharmony over long-term disharmony.
Exactly, the situations were also like that, Karishma, and we wouldn't be that matured at that age
As
to visualize things or to to guess the future or whatever, to predict the future or whatever. But then, yeah, but then later after maybe that of course that's being amplified. That was amplified for about 9 to 10 years. But
Hmm.
then later, when he proved himself, it went off. It got vanished. But then the way I have behaved was so wrong. It was so harsh on him.
Hmm.
Even now, I remember how how harsh I was towards him and how soft he was. So yeah, see,
We
there was some kind of this thing, but then few things we can't avoid, no, Karishma. Like,
absolutely.
yeah.
All right, let's move forward. Second phase, that is difficult. Second season. The second season is co-parenting. When you put two parents together, you get two different parenting philosophies. Rarely, actually, I have never seen it, but I am hopeful. Do parents agree on everything? Many couples go into parenting with the assumption that their partner will know what they need and will meet these unspoken needs. When I was a guest in on the Whole Mamas podcast, host Stephanie Grunk spoke about wanting to be able to prepare dinner with minimal interruptions. She expected her husband to read the situation and jump in to help. It never occurred to her to say, while I'm preparing dinner, please take the kids upstairs and keep them engaged so that I can quickly get through the process. Instead, she suffered in silence, which inevitably created resentfulness. When couples become parents, their relationship is less romantic and they become more distant and busyness like with each other as they attend to their kids. Mundane basics like keeping kids fed, bathed, and clothed take energy, time, and resolve. In an effort to keep the family running smoothly, parents discuss carpool pickups and grocery runs instead of sharing worldviews or their thoughts on presidential elections. Questions about their day are replaced with questions about whether the diaper looks full. These changes can be more profound than people realize. Fundamental identities may shift from wife to mother and from lover to parents. Beyond sexual intimacy, new parents tend to stop saying and doing the little things that please their spouses. Flirty texts are replaced with messages that read like a grocery receipt. Before having children, it is essential to communicate the importance of maintaining the integrity of romance in your relationship. After children arrive, remember to focus on the partnership consciously. This is not easy with kids. This isn't easy when kids have needs. What is it? That seem more important than date nights. But children benefit greatly from parents with a healthy relationship. With that in mind, make the marriage a priority. Boundaries that are important for parents. Having consistent date nights. Scouting repeatable babysitter for personal and couple time. Asking for help from family. Assigning kids a bedtime. Prioritizing time to talk about topics other than the kids. Batao bhai, how many of you saw things and dynamics changing after having kids?
Yeah, for me, changed, but we had Prisha like way after getting into marriage. So pretty much we were sorted about what to expect and not. So
Ah,
we handled much maturely parenting phase than compared to like we were just
many.
kids. Both of us felt like just kids fighting and then crying all the time for first couple of years. But yeah, by the time we had our daughter, we were very much sure what are the things that is negotiable for me, non-negotiable. So you, no matter what, you are not going to do that for both of us. So
Hmm.
that was set. What are the expectations between us as a couple and as a parent? So those boundaries were set beforehand. Learnings from all the fights that we
Wow.
had prior to it.
That is so
Yeah.
good. That
So
is so good.
parenting was very smooth and easy for us. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. And yes, that is where boundaries help. that is there, that is where the good communication has taken place, and you know what are your non-negotiables, what are your expectations, what are your dreams, desires, related and unrelated to kids and your own personal relationship with your spouse, and you both as a couple as well. बट ज्यादातर लोगों का क्या होता है, शादी हो गई 1 साल में, 2 साल में, अभी तो घर के साथ ही एडजस्टमेंट हो रही है, एंड यू हैव एन बेबी इन योर हैंड एज वेल. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू हैड अ बेबी इन द फर्स्ट और द सेकंड ईयर ऑफ योर मैरिज? कोई भी नहीं?
हम्म, नहीं, मेरा तीसरे थर्ड ईयर में किया था
Oh,
थर्ड ईयर
good.
में
That's
किया।
good. So you were settled in your marriage, अच्छे से, and you had a good discussion with your husband as well.
क्योंकि मैं असल में जब मैरिज हुई थी देन आई वाज डूइंग मास्टर्स,
Okay.
और उसके बाद मुझे बीएड भी करना था।
Hmm.
मुझे था कि मेरा मास्टर्स फिनिश हुए तो देन आई वाज वेटिंग टू डू बीएड, और फिर जैसे ही मास्टर्स कंप्लीट हुआ तो मैंने बीएड में मतलब कि एंट्रेंस मैंने क्लियर कर लिया,
Hmm.
तो मैं बीएड में एडमिशन ले लिया, जिसमें कि वो फुल टाइम था। फिर उसमें आई हैड टू लाइक गो एवरी डे, और मॉर्निंग से वो इवनिंग तक होता था, इवनिंग तक आ पाती थी, तो सुबह जाती थी आई थिंक 8:30 के करीब, और
Hmm.
कोई 4:30 या आई थिंक 4:30 या ऐसे 4 तो बज ही जाते थे मतलब
Hmm.
आते आते। तो फिर बस वो बीएड कर रही थी, एंड देन बीएड करते करते देन आई गॉट प्रेग्नेंट, लाइक लास्ट लास्ट फेज में ही। ये था कि जैसे लास्ट वो फिनिश होने वाला था, तो अ, फिर उसके बाद जैसे बीएड फिनिश हुआ था देन उसके बाद इस डिलीवरी वगैरह थी।
Hmm.
फिर
So did you guys also, just like Anshika shared, that you had good talks about what to expect, what not to expect, and uh,
ये
how are you both going to take care of the child, and all of that, and how will your relationship not get impacted, and how are the dynamics going to be?
उस वक्त तो लाइक ये था मुझे कि अपनी पढ़ाई मुझे करनी है पूरी, दैट वाज प्रायोरिटी। और एनीवे फिर जब प्रेग्नेंट हो गई तो ऑब्वियसली फिर उसका भी वो ध्यान रखना है, और फिर जैसे डिलीवरी वगैरह के बाद तो फिर वही, फिर मैं घर पे ही रही, आई डिडंट वर्क। और जैसे क्योंकि इंडिया में ही थे, फिर वो इन लॉ साथ में थे तो देयर वाज हेल्प।
Hmm.
लेकिन जब ये फर्स्ट ईयर में हुआ था तो ये ही वाज लाइक ज्यादातर ये दिन भर सोता रहता था, और रात को 10 बजे आँख खोलता था ये, चाहे दिन में जो मर्जी करो।
Hmm.
और रात भर इसका जागरण होता था 10 से लेके 4 बजे तक।
Oh my God.
10 से 4 इसने कॉन्टिन्यूसली जगना है सिर्फ, और सुसु पोटी ये करना है, बस दूध पीना, सुसु पोटी करनी है, दूध पीना, सुसु पोटी करनी है,
And
लाइक।
was your husband helping you?
नहीं, क्योंकि वो फिर इनकी जॉब होती थी तो वो अलग रात होते थे, और रात को तो मैं ही देखती थी उसको,
Hmm.
क्योंकि सुबह ही हैड टू लीव, मतलब कि 8:30 उसको उनको निकलना होता था, और शाम को भी लेट तक ही आते थे, तो फिर इट वाज माय रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी कि उसको देखना रात भर, और दिन में हेल्प करते थे मेरे इन लॉज,
Mhm.
बट रात को तो मेरी ड्यूटी होती थी उसको वो करना।
What about you, Pranavi? Thank you, Preeti, for sharing that.
In my case, so 2004 I got married. 2006 my son has happened to me, and then 2007 my daughter was there. So there was just a gap of 1 year, 1 month between two kids.
Hmm.
So it was a very, very, very rough path for me. It's like almost like zoo park at my home, because it's just a difference of 1 year, and I mean the whole house used to fill with lot of toys, and I mean it's like all of a sudden 2 years we were just we were just with a few minimal things, and then all of a sudden after 2 years of the marriage these kids have come out, and it has taken long time for me to groom them also. So till fifth or yeah, till sixth, I was totally busy with my kids. I don't know ki how I maintained intimacy with my husband or with the in-laws, because my world was only my kids. So after grooming them in different directions, then I came out and then started seeing the world around me.
Mm.
So, as this book says, that we need to maintain that quadrant, the partnership or the romance or whatever, it needs to be maintained in parallel with the parenting as well. But then parenting has taken total toll on me because it's just a gap of 1 year. So and it was a gap of 1 year because for sure my in-laws wouldn't take care of my children. They used to come and cuddle and then go. Of course, it's may or may not be it's their duty to raise them up. So cause my mother was there, she told me that as I'm healthy right now, if you go for the second baby, we will have that energy to raise them up. And if you give a certain gap, maybe you wouldn't have an option in the future also, karke.
Mm.
So that was the thing. Yeah, but then I don't know. I mean, I'm just recalling everything now. Now I'm feeling that I'm a great winner now.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I want to say something like this is inspirational for me. Right now, I am at that stage where I'm weaning from motherhood, I can say. You know, like my daughter is 6, like she will be turning 7 soon. So right now, I am like, finding myself again, not mother anymore, someone else other than mother. So listening to you was truly
Yes.
inspirational. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
Even I remember, and have with multiple one-on-ones that I've had in the past 3-4 years. And जितने लोग मेरे पास रिलेशनशिप इश्यूज के साथ आए हैं, मोस्ट ऑफ देम हैड द कंप्लेंट कि ओनली जब तक बच्चे नहीं हुए थे तब तक तो सब ठीक था, जब से बच्चे हुए हैं ना वो मुझको देखता ना मैं उसको देखती हूँ. We have stopped looking at each other as partners. We look at each other only like तुमने ये नहीं किया है बच्चे के लिए, तुमने वो नहीं किया है, और वो भी यही बोलता रहता तू ये लगी रहती है, तू वो लगी रहती है. So many say dynamics change हो गया.
I think these all things are inevitable, Karishma. I
Not
mean, as we are new mothers, even they are like new fathers. And financially also, it's not that they don't have, but then they managing finances and maintaining a family will also be a big task for them. I mean, how much finances you have, but then it's not that easy to handle a family. So
that's
from their side, but then consciously, if now I'm trying to seek out if there are any new couples, I would definitely tell them that just put an eye on your intimacy and relationship as well, because these things are of course inevitable.
But
So
you know how Anshika said that they were very clear because maybe they gave a good gap between having a baby and their own relationship. But मुझे लगता है कि now the kids are very much smarter. The next generation who will be bearing kids will be very much smarter because they know what they want. They know their own identity. हम लोगों के उसमें था कि when we would lose everything just for that relationship to work. We would lose our identities. We will not even take care of ourselves. हमारे ऐसे बाल होंगे और हम अपना एक हाथ में बच्चा लेके भाग रहे हैं पति के पीछे, ये लो टिफिन लेते जाओ अपना. It does not happen anymore. People, kids, youngsters nowadays have become smarter. They ask for help.
of course they don't want a baby also, Karishma.
They are taking time to have a baby as well. They are taking
Yeah.
time to get into a relationship itself.
Yes. Yes.
Mhm.
But somewhere I feel, Karishma, in the other direction, it's better to go for kids at a very young age because you have that energy to,
I
to
agree.
groom them up. And at this age, I mean, now I'm 44, so I still feel energetic and active because most of my responsibilities are done. Now
Done.
Now I need not worry about how much energy is I have to give to them or to groom them or
Hmm.
anything as such.
I
So
agree
I'm
with that.
in,
I agree
yeah.
with that. But at the same time, putting thought into it is very important, because kids are not the reason because of your um, partnership is going off, and you are not partners anymore, you are parents together.
Yes.
That is something that we need to understand. When was the last time you both left your kids with maybe your in-laws, or maybe your own parents, or your, you know, your family, and you said, let's go for a date? नहीं हुआ ना? क्यों नहीं हुआ? क्योंकि भूल गए हो। हम तो पेरेंट्स हैं, पहले पेरेंट्स हैं, बाद में कब, पहले बाद में जाओ, वो सब देखा जाएगा, पहले बच्चे का देखो।
At the same time, Karishma, in fact, we went for a different country also to just have a free time or whatever.
हम्म।
But then my daughter was not well because she missed her mom and dad, and she was having fever because she just missed us. Oh,
यस।
of course, my boy was quite fine. But even though you would have to, if you try to make a free time also, obviously their impact, though it will be there, Karishma. But then
My
maybe
mom
you need to
tells
make
me,
some efforts.
my mom tells me that she went to Shimla after having my brother. It was her first marriage anniversary. In March, my bua told my mom and dad कि तुम लोग जाओ घूम के आओ थोड़ा, because it has been a big time. बच्चों को 2-3 महीने से तुम संभाल रहे हो, leave the baby with me, and तुम दोनों घूम के आओ 10 दिन. The first day they went, they came back that second day.
Yes.
हम्म,
It can't be possible, Karishma.
They came back.
हम्म,
बच्चा रोना बंद नहीं कर रहा है, मम्मी परेशान हो
Yeah,
रही है,
but
मम्मी कैन नॉट से
emotionally
विदाउट
also
द
it's
बेबी.
very difficult. But taking 15-20 minutes at least mindfully and just being partners instead of parents. Uh, I have seen many parents not even doing that, like 15 minutes in a day. Like consciously, you are husband, I am wife, and let's be that. Not like, कि diaper लेके आना है, आज ये नहीं हो रहा, वो पूरे दिन रो रही थी and all those things.
हाँ.
So, and I agree with कि छोड़ के जाना, it's like, you're literally putting part of you, like heart or something that you're leaving behind and then you're going, right? It's very difficult.
Yes. And I still remember one of these days I asked my husband only कि यार एक बात बताओ, what do we have, what do we talk about? If we do not have any responsibility to talk about कि किसी का ये प्रॉब्लम आ रही है, उस किसी की ये प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करनी है, if we do not have the topic of kids to talk about, if we do not have the relatives to discuss, what is the common topic that we talk about? And we both were thinking, Acha, why? That is not right. There is some problem. Why did we forget ourselves in the midst of all the whatever was happening around us? Reflect on it. How do responsibilities have impacted your relationship with your spouse? Because parenting is a teamwork, and neither of you are mind readers who knows what to do with the partner. None of you know each other's expectations. Talk. Talk. ठीक है? चलो इसके नेक्स्ट फेज भी बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग है. Let me share the screen so that we can read the next phase. The next phase is maybe most of us are in that. The empty nest. When children leave home, parents who have built their identity around parenting may find it challenging to adjust to an empty nest. It can be particularly difficult to shift the focus back to the romantic partnership. But having kids is not a reason to abandon yourself and your marriage. When you become a parent, you add kids to your life. You don't give up your life to parent children. If porous or rigid boundaries prohibited you from having a healthy partnership, set healthy boundaries now. Commit to getting to know your spouse again. Date each other, spend time together. You can't recreate what you had before, but you can create something new. वाह नाउ किस किस का घर एम्प्टी हो गया है या हो रहा है धीरे धीरे दैट एम्प्टी नेस्ट शुड वी कॉल इट एम्प्टी नेस्ट सिंड्रोम हो गया हमारे को
Yes, I don't have both children at my home. It's really an empty nest.
हम्म अंशिका के तो बच्चा
अभी
छोटा
टाइम है, अभी तो टाइम है मेरा. I'm waiting for that, by the way. Now.
Please, Anshika, you cherish all these moments because
है
later you'll not get these
No,
days at all.
I'm very much into, yeah, so very much into it, but I am like,
At,
but
at times
see,
we
this is
feel that.
something yeah, I have seen this with my mom and so many women, like, 14, 15, 15 is also too old, like 12, 13 years, and then kids start to have their life. By 17, 18, most of the kids are moving out of their house, right? So what after that? Women are totally lost. Like they don't know what to do. So I don't want to feel that one. So both of these things for the future also I'm going like when my daughter leaves, like she goes to college or whatever life she chooses. That time I'm not lost as who I am if I'm not mother. So that I am anticipating like that. But yeah, I'm cherishing being mother fully, like.
Even
Yeah,
if they are at
this
home
I one
also, they.
mistake I did in my relationship, and that like was a domino that set everything else in my relationship, and like with family expectations and all. तो एक गलती की उसके बाद ना सारी चीजें लाइन पे आ गई, समझ में आ गया कि क्या चाहिए.
wonderful wonderful hmm when the nest starts getting empty you realize oh बच्चे तो चले जा रहे हैं so for me it was like but I am gifted with 3 kids so I was still in a state wherein I was not like मेरा घर खाली हो गया but yet एक बच्चे के भी जाने से there was impact and because I knew that she's preparing to go out I started off with this coaching before she leaves मुझको नहीं अकेला हो जाना I don't want to sit and look at the walls and cry हाय मेरा बच्चे चले गए मेरे बच्चे चले गए yet it impacted me but here it is not about what you do when your kids move out it is more about the relationship that we are talking about loss of shared focus can reveal emotional distance I think renegotiating roles is very important. Boundaries are going to help you redefine the connection. Who are we when our roles change? बच्चा आपका चला गया बाहर कॉलेज चला गया किसी और सिटी में चला गया किसी और कंट्री में चला गया ऑलमोस्ट मम्मी वाला पार्ट तो खत्म हो गया और मे बी इफ यू हैव डॉटर्स शादियां हो गई सारे दिन का तो मम्मी वाला रोल खत्म हो गया ना आपका what and who are you beyond that role what is your dynamics with your spouse and I believe when this role starts fading communications must deepen now you know it for yourself whether you are getting yourself busy into some other role or you are coming back home to this role and mending the ways now Choice is always yours. There's nothing wrong. There is nothing right. But when we talk about romantic relationships, I think, of course, we cannot go back to the day one dynamics and the courtship period dynamics. Not at all. It is not going to happen. But what is going to happen will be something much mature. Anybody wants to share anything or want to comment or say anything on this, your perspectives on this? Preeti?
यस, जब ज्यादा छोटा था तो देन जैसे एक बार मैं वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट इवेंट में गई थी ना, तो वहां पे वो बोल रहे हैं अपने बारे में कुछ लिखो, और आई वॉज नॉट एबल टू थिंक कि मतलब कि अपने बच्चे या अपने पति के अलावा मैं कुछ मतलब कि बोल भी नहीं पा रही थी कि, और या सोच भी नहीं पा रही थी कि भाई कि उसके अलावा जैसे बच्चा होने के बाद कि भी यू गेट सो, मतलब कि तुम इतना लगाव हो जाता है या इतना
हम्म
तुम अटैच्ड हो जाते हो
हम्म
कि तुम अपना वजूद अलग से सोच नहीं पाते हो।
You lose your identity. Absolutely.
यस यस, समझ में नहीं आ रहा था कि व्हाट इज वुमेन एम्पावरमेंट, व्हाट इज दैट।
चलो उसी बात पे ना एक होमवर्क है प्रीति आपके लिए।
हम्म। नहीं, देन आई स्टार्टेड वर्किंग ऑन माई सेल्फ, और फिर जैसे धीरे धीरे मैंने यहाँ पे किया कोर्स वगैरह, धीरे धीरे किया, इसको लेके जाती थी और जैसे जब ये साल भर का था तो तब हम लोग यहाँ पे मूव हुए थे, तो
वंडरफुल।
देन आई स्टार्टेड डूइंग वर्किंग ऑन माई सेल्फ।
तो प्रीति आपका होमवर्क है, यू
हम्म
हैव टू राइट हु एम आई विदाउट माई रोल्स। ठीक है?
हम्म
ये आपने मेरे को डीएम करना है। Anybody else who wants to write is most welcome to do that, because I believe that we are still looking for who we are. Anybody who is working on themselves would be looking out for this answer. Who are you without your roles? Okay? Chalo, let's move forward. The curse of poor communication. As I said, the biggest issue with most romantic relationships is poor communication. If people could learn to communicate what they want earlier in the dating process, many relationships would be happier. A failure to communicate is a missed opportunity to have your needs met. The number one reason that people fail to communicate their needs is the fear of being seen as mean or needy. But it is okay to have needs, and it is reasonable to think that your partner would be willing to meet most of your needs. So state them early, because resentment leads to breakups and divorce. Yes. What would you say on that? Communication, 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 communication. Choosing right words and actually having communications. जब जब हमने अवॉइड किया है कुछ बोलना, सो बिगेस्ट प्रॉब्लम विद द इंडियन वुमेन इज द मोमेंट शी स्टार्ट्स टेलिंग मुझको ना ये करने का मन है, मुझको वो करने का मन है, अगर किसी ने सामने से बोल दिया, और मे बी वी फील दैट वी विल बी पोर्ट्रेड एज अ ग्रीडी वुमेन, एज अ नीडी वुमेन, एज अ व्हाट डू दे कॉल इट, हाई मेंटेनेंस वुमेन. Oh ho. But why not? Why not? हम लोग इस डर के मारे बोलते नहीं है, सामने वाले को पता नहीं चलता है कि उसको क्या चाहिए. With the result रिसेंटमेंट, दिल में, दिमाग में, सोल में, उसकी वजह से एक दूसरे की तरफ पीठ करके जा रहे हैं। क्या क्या चाहिए? When was the last time when you told your husband with all your heart, मुझे नहीं पता, मुझको तो ये चाहिए बस? बोला था प्रीति, लास्ट टाइम कब बोला था?
ऐसे ऐसे तो नहीं बोला कि
मेरा तो मन कर रहा है, मुझको तो ले दो बस। अब मुझे नहीं पता, मुझको तो ले चलो किसी वेकेशन पे बस।
हम्म,
मेरा ना मन करता है कि मेरा ना इतना बड़ा बंगला हो, मेरा को ना मन करता है ऐसा होना चाहिए। हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू टॉक लाइक दैट? क्यों नहीं
हम्म,
करते हो पता है?
हम्म,
बचपन में तो हम लोगों को सारे डॉल हाउसेस चाहिए थे, अच्छे लगते थे, बारबी चाहिए थी। वी वांटेड टू हैव ऑल ऑफ दैट,
हम्म,
एंड we never shut ourselves down from asking our parents for that. Then what happened as you grew up?
ज्यादा समझदार हो गया ना।
ज्यादा समझदार हो गए?
ऐसे
कि
नहीं है,
कि ये समझ में आ गया
याद
कि यार मैं इतना मांगूंगी, सामने वाला लगेगा इसकी तो डिमांड्स ही नहीं खत्म हो रही हैं,
हम्म,
एक के बाद एक मांगे ही जा रही है, कहीं तो स्टॉप ही नहीं होती। क्या है ये?
हम्म, हम्म, हम्म,
With the tags that were given, we shrinked ourselves and we stopped communicating what we desire, what we dream, what we want, what we need. कर्स है, सच्ची में कर्स है, पुअर कम्युनिकेशन।
हम्म,
Silence is not peace. Silence is not peace. Clarity is. Communication is. और हमारे को अगर ये समझ में आ जाए, एटलीस्ट आफ्टर रीडिंग दिस बुक ओनली, और कुछ शिफ्ट आ जाए हमारे अंदर, that I would call will be a shift for each one of us. And that would be worth celebrating. Anybody wants to share before we move ahead? Anything? Chalo, let's move forward. Needs with reasons. Wow. That said, it is not the responsibility of one person to fulfill every need you have. For instance, if your partner tends to offer you advice when you just want someone to listen, it may be more helpful to share with a friend. We can't change people or convince them to be different from the core of who they are. And some needs may feel to your partner like an attempt to change them. In your relationships, it is essential to consider if your request is reasonable. Requests are unreasonable when the other person can't meet the need. For example, an unreasonable request could sound like, "You can never bring up the past." The reasonable request might sound like, "If you bring up the past, I will verbalize that you are crossing a boundary and I will redirect the conversation." This reminds me of a very beautiful example that Pooja Puneet gives. She says, "My husband is only one man. He has some value system, he has some belief systems. And अगर मुझको मंदिर जाना है and my husband does not want to go to mandir, I will rather make friends who love going to mandir and I would rather go with them." So she has different friends for different categories of interest that she has. So she is not burdening her husband for every single desire and need that she wants to fulfill in her life. She has a group of friends for gymming. She has a group of friends for, I don't know, for going to trekking. She has different set of friends for going to beach, for partying at night. जो चीज एक हस्बैंड के बिना नहीं पूरी हो सकती, लव, she relies on him for that. And in fact, love का जहां तक हिस्सा है, सवाल है, तो श्रुति very beautifully says this that इस नलके से पानी आ रहा है, इस नलके से पानी आ नहीं रहा है, आप पीछे पड़े हो, इसी नलके से मुझको पानी चाहिए, तो इस नलके से जब पानी नहीं आ रहा तो जहां से बह रहा है पानी वहां से ले लो ना, पीना है ना पानी. जब आपके फ्रेंड्स कहते हैं वी लव यू, यू नो रिलेटिव्स टेल यू कि यस वी वांट टू स्पेंड सम टाइम विद यू, व्हाई आर यू आफ्टर योर हस्बैंड कि भैया तू ये मेरे लिए कर, क्योंकि तू वो नहीं कर रहा इसलिए तू मेरे लिए ही कर. वो कुछ तो ऐसा कर रहा है जिसकी वजह से आप उनके साथ हो. बट वी कीप ऑन पोकिंग हिम फॉर वन थिंग, मेरे पास मेरे साथ टाइम स्पेंड करो. ही डज नॉट हैव टाइम, दैट ही इज टू बिजी इन हिज बिजनेस. यहाँ पे मम्मी इंतजार करे जा रही है, मेरे को फोन करेगी, मेरे को फोन करेगी, मुझसे गप्पे मारेगी. यहाँ पे करिश्मा इस कि भैया यहाँ से तो नहीं, ये तो ठीक है ना, इनका हो गया ठीक है, मेरे को तो इसी से टाइम चाहिए अपना. जहां से मिल रहा है वहां से ले लो भाई. Don't put all expectations on one person, just like you cannot fulfill all the expectations of your spouse, maybe. He cannot. He is also human. You are also human. Healthy relationships allow space. Healthy relationships allow space. And expecting perfection is unreasonable. It's unreasonable. What need have you minimized to avoid conflict? And do you think it is a reasonable this thing, expectation? Anybody wants to share anything on this?
Again.
What need have you minimized to avoid conflicts? And इसके साथ ही इस पे भी रिफ्लेक्ट करो कि was that a reasonable expectation? हम बहुत सारी बार ना, हम एक्चुअली सिर्फ इतना बोलना चाह रहे होते हैं, आई वॉन्ट रिस्पेक्ट नॉट कंट्रोल, और हम वो भी नहीं बोल पाते हैं. And I think that is absolutely reasonable. And if it is reasonable, why haven't you been able to communicate it? So,
Ego.
ego.
For me, it was pure ego, yeah. So, like little bit of incidents as no one is speaking. So for me, what happened was like, in the beginning when we moved to US, like I got married and just next month we moved here. So I had no friends, no one, and all the expectations was from one person. Like, you go shopping with me, you come to gym with me, you spend time with me. you earn well so that you support. So every expectation is from him only. And because of time difference, it was not possible for me कि अच्छा मैं अभी किसी को मिस कर रही हूँ तो let me call somebody क्योंकि सब सो रहे हैं इंडिया में.
Hmm.
So that was the biggest what you call mismatch in our expectations there. And that's where the fight starts to happen. Like lot of fight for 2 years, 2.5 years. We fought like crazy. Time nahi dete ho, attention nahi dete ho, and all those things. And then I decided like if and Pooja Puneet, that's where it started. Like if you are not getting what you're wanting from one person, find other people. And that's where I started to create a community, have a circle where I get what I want from other people. Like I want a good conversation, adult conversation with someone. And it doesn't have to be a particular topic, it can be anything, but I want conversation. I like mature conversation. So I'm like, okay, let's join clubs and all those. That started to happen. And over a time, it became that I was so much into those things. I'm like, भाड़ में जाओ प्रति, I don't need you. राइट, शॉपिंग करने के लिए फ्रेंड्स हैं, तुम बस पैसे दे दो मुझे, बाकी सारी कुछ नहीं चाहिए तुमसे मुझे. So that's pretty much the life. And that's when he started to come and say कि तुम टाइम नहीं देती हो.
Hmm.
And it was to that stage, if he's planning something and like even he asked कि, okay, next week this friend is calling, let's go. I'm like, no, I'm not available, I'm already booked. So it was to that level, like I'm not coming at all, I don't want you. So and again, that was an ego talking, because you didn't give me time, so why should I make time for
Or
yourself?
maybe that came out of resentment.
Resentment, I don't know what it was, anger, resentment, but yeah, that's where. So and then he started to say कि एक बार जो मैंने गलती कर दी वो जिंदगी भर तुम मुझे उसी का भुगतेंगे क्या हम. एंड दैट्स वेयर वी स्टार्टेड टू चेंज कि जो हो गया पास्ट में, बट व्हाट वी वांट. सो इट टुक अस 4-5 years to understand expectations and setting. So that was the biggest, that's what I said, like that was the biggest mistake in our relationship, like both of us had done it. But
Hmm.
after that, communication in a way that okay, and now we have set a boundary. I think this is something you guys can also like मुंह खोल के अगर बोला कि मुझे ये चाहिए,
Hmm.
like if I said कि I want this, like I out loud said this, you have to do it no matter what. And same is for him also. मुझे मूवी जाना है, मैंने मुंह खोल के बोला, like this is the phrase we have, मैंने मुंह खोल के बोला है. So now other person has to do it. वैसे तो
Hmm.
बोलते रहते हैं यार आज ये कर दो वो कर दो वो सब है, but like something that is very very needed, I'm
Hmm.
like I want to go, like मुंह खोल के बोला है ये करना है.
Hmm.
So that's what we are like, that is something non-negotiable, you have to do for both the person.
Hmm.
So that code we have set now. So yeah,
Wow.
but again we still fight, we still disagree a lot. That is a part and package.
Yes. As we evolve, we are going to have different kind of, things to discuss. And of course, we are going to grow through it only. And staying stuck in there is a problem. But if you're growing through it, then perfect. Having needs does not make you needy, makes you human. Have needs, communicate it, and see who will fulfill it for you. ठीक है? Preeti, do you want to share anything?
अब तो मैं जैसे ये तो बिजी होते हैं अपने काम में, बट मैं खुद ही जैसे मैं करती हूँ कि मुझे क्या करना पसंद है, जैसे काम से आने के बाद व्हाट कौन सी ऐसी चीजें हैं कि जो मुझे अपने अंदर मतलब कि क्या मुझे करना अच्छा लगता है, क्या सुनना अच्छा लगता है या कुछ है। तो और तो जैसे अब मैंने जैसे योगा के लिए टाइम निकाले कि भी हाँ मुझे इतना टाइम ये करना ही करना है।
Hmm.
एंड स्टार्ट राइटिंग, जैसे ग्रेटिट्यूड वगैरह कि भाई हाँ मुझे ये लिखना है एवरीडे। और मतलब कि और वो चीजें करने में, जैसे लिखने में, और जैसे कई बार जैसे रात को कई बार सोने से पहले मैं सुनती हूँ जैसे मेडिटेशन, या जैसे बीके शिवानी को सुनती हूँ, तो मतलब कि उसमें सुन के आई एम गेटिंग लाइक सो मच लाइक फुलफिलमेंट, और मतलब कि
Hmm.
तो मतलब कि बहुत अच्छा लगता है सुन के कि लाइक आई एम लर्निंग समथिंग और ग्रोइंग।
Nice.
कि जो चीजें जैसे कौन सी चीजें कि अपने किस एक्सपेक्ट के ऊपर मुझे काम करना है।
Wonderful. Wonderful.
So I'm working on that. And I'm enjoying. I'm enjoying doing it. और
Good.
अब ये बोलते हैं कि ओ तेरे पास तो मेरे मेरे लिए टाइम नहीं है.
Hmm. Wow. Thanks. Thank you for sharing that, Preeti.
Yeah.
What about you, Pranavi?
Yeah, am I audible?
Now you are audible.
Yeah. I don't know, Karishma. I'm like, now I'm in a conclusion, not exactly conclusion, but then after the children left my home,
Hmm.
I know that this is a phase I have to deal it till the end of my life. So be whatever I will, it's my duty to tune myself into a happy state.
Hmm.
Whatever it is, it may be, I may never know how my kids would get their spouses and how that affects me,
Hmm.
positive or negative or whatever. But then I should be in a situation where I have to feel peace and get to a state of happiness anytime, irrespective of the situations.
Hmm.
So for that, I'm trying, going deep into myself and working in such a way that no matter what, I have to do a workout. No matter what, I have to just work on my inner creative skills, explore myself, and it's better I say okay for everything to my husband also, until and unless it's very dangerous to me or harmful to me.
Hmm.
In that way, I can just set my peace of mind as well.
Hmm.
So, I mean, I came to that point. This is a new learning after my kids left my from my place.
Enjoy it. Enjoy it.
Yeah.
Good. So let's close this chapter with the powerful exercise that we have towards the end of this chapter. That is, grab your journal or a separate sheet of paper to complete the following exercises. If you are single, ask yourself. So I am reading these questions for people who are single, okay? This is not for us, but yeah. What are my top 5 needs in a relationship? When I will communicate my boundaries, when will I communicate my boundaries? How will I naturally communicate them? What issues will be hardest for me to set boundaries for? And how would I like a potential partner to receive my boundaries? These are the questions that a single person, if you are listening or watching this video, you should be answering them. And if you are in a relationship, ask yourself these questions are for us, right? What are my top 5 needs in my relationship? If you want to take a screenshot of this, please do that and please do these questions. Preeti, I missed on sharing yesterday's questions. I will do that today.
Yes, yeah, could you and share these one as well?
Chalo, theek hai. Is my partner aware of my needs? What is the biggest issue in my relationship? Have I set any boundaries with my partner? Am I honoring the boundaries I set with my partner? In what new ways can I share my boundaries with my partner? In what new ways can I share my boundaries with my partner? These are the questions that we must reflect on so that we can actually implement what we have learned through this chapter. ठीक है? That's it. That's it for tonight. And closing reflection. Love is not about staying the same. It is about growing together. And boundaries give relationships the flexibility to evolve without breaking. फिर से बोलूं?
Yes. Yeah.
Love is not about staying the same, it is about growing together. And boundaries give relationships the flexibility to evolve without breaking. ठीक है? Think on it, reflect on it, and I hope this also brings in some bulb on for you. Whatever you loved in today's session, I would love for you to post it in the group. I would love to read it And it's my pleasure to have each one of you in this session. Thank you so much. Lots and lots and lots of love and blessings your way. Mwah. Thank you and good night.
Thank you, Karishma. Thank you. Good night, all.
Good
Thank you.
night.